So one of our subscribers left me a comment asking about if the tires leak because I left you guys hanging on that. So it's been a minute. It's been probably 3 weeks since I mounted these things. I rolled them down here to the cold storage side of the shop and forgot about them. So I just checked them this morning. I got one tire, this one right here, that leaked down 11 pounds in 2 weeks. So the others are all holding air perfectly fine. I'm gonna guess that one's probably just a bead seeping maybe. I might go around and tighten those bolts again one more time, but that's very acceptable compared to our other tires and rims we run on the truck. So thanks for bringing that up, whoever it was that left the comment. Make sure you guys leave comments with questions and stuff, and enjoy this video. Gonna go home with us. So today I got something cool to show you guys. We've had a lot of people help with projects along the way around here forever, and this year has been no different. We had a feller named Josh reach out that owns doomslayercoffee.com. He gave us some stickers to throw on the Outlaw this summer when we're out rocking it out, and he sent us some coffee, and we're proud to be a part of his program, help support his brand like he is ours. So I want you guys to go check out doomslayercoffee.com. Brewed some of this stuff. This stuff is awesome. So they got multiple blends of coffee, whatnot, whatever your taste is, I'm sure they got some. Go to doomslayercoffee.com. Check them out, guys. So I got to show you guys this. Been working on the bus a little bit, getting stuff stripped out from under the bottom, you know. I'll show you what's going on with that. There's one thing about this rig that has really impressed me. I mean, I just stumbled across this. I got to show you. Whoever did this was using their head on this rig, I'm telling you. So check this out. I got most of the stuff out from underneath it. I got the exhaust out. I got leaf springs hanging down here. The front leaf spring mounts right there are fighting me a little bit. On the inside there is the fuel tank. Well, I really want to torch those rivets out right there on that frame, but there's a fuel tank in there, so that worries me. And welding with that fuel tank there worries me. So I was investigating removing that fuel tank. Crazy enough, I think this is the only thing on the property that has like a full tank of fuel, which you're honestly better welding or torching by something with a full tank of fuel as opposed to one full of vapors, but it's still not safe either way. So here's what I found when I was investigating taking this tank out, and this is just really impressive. So you climb up here in the back of this old girl. Got a little bit of rustage bleeding out there, but it's really not bad. See, I got my light up in here. Then you crawl up in here between these sweet seats with the seat belts and everything already in them. Alright. There's an access hole right here. I never even noticed this before. You look down in this access hole, this is where your fuel pump is. I mean, this is your fuel tank sending unit, everything. This gives you access to change fuel pump on this rig without dropping a tank or whatever. I mean, it's actually a really clean setup they got. This cap just goes over right here. I literally popped that up from the bottom once I looked on top of the tank down there. I was like, no freaking way. Look at that. Sweet unit right there. So yeah, I'm going to try to get this fuel tank dropped, and then I'm going to work on getting them leaf springs out, and then once we get some stuff cleaned up, I'll show you guys what we're going to try to do to fab this up and explain what suspension program I got going on with it, and show you the axle some more and whatnot. So stay tuned. So I'm not going to tell you guys this was the greatest time. If you look at my hands, it was a little bit dirty, but it did come undone somewhat easily compared to most pickup trucks and stuff I did. Having that access made all the difference in the world, and by God, I got that fuel tank out of there. So that's one more thing done. So I'm going to set that on the ground, and then I'm going to work on getting those leaf springs out of here, and I'll keep you guys updated on that much. All right, fellers, so let me keep you in the loop with what's happening on this big white school bus rig here in the background. I'm making some progress here, and one of the big things I did is I got the axles inside. Corey washed them, big thanks to him. Right here, good old 5-ton military axle is going to go on that bad boy. So got that one, got that one. Both steer axles, gonna have rear steer on this thing. So big thing we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to pull the corners apart on them, clean them up, go through them, put grease in them. I wanna put new boots, which you'll see right here, so that water don't get in those things. But yeah, stay tuned on that. But for right now, I've been making progress on this rig. And what I've been doing, I've been here with this old torch, trying not to catch anything on fire. And I cut the leaf spring brackets out here, and here, you really can't see, right there, and right there, on both sides. Got her all cleaned up. The AC lines are still drooped down. I'm gonna bring them over here and zip tie them up along this frame rail now that all that stuff's out of the road. The next step is front end. I've been working on this front a little bit, got an idea how to get this stuff apart. So these A-arms, coil spring, all this crap's got to come out of here. So I'm going to work on taking that out right now. I think I'm going to torch the top two A-arms, and then I'm going to take the bolts out of the bottom. Hopefully that stuff drops out of there real easy, and sounds easy anyhow. Did you guys see that? That was kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. But that side's out of there, so now I gotta undo the bottom control arm, swing arm I guess you'd say, A-arm, whatever you want to call it. Gotta undo that. That spring had a little tension on it. That was awesome. Kind of liked it. Got him. So I got done cutting on this thing for right now, and I thought I'd show you guys this. This is pretty impressive. This thing went on a major diet. So right here, a pile of stuff we got out from underneath it, and that's not all. Obviously there's more, but the most impressive thing is after smacking this thing with the hammer a bunch of times and ratcheting and impact and stuff, check out all this rust that fell down off of this thing. That'll really clean her up a bit there, you know. There shouldn't be any rust left. So the plan for this is we're gonna wire brush and flap disc the frame and everything, get all the brackets on. We'll show you guys all that. Get this thing to where it'll run and move. Get it low enough to get it out of the door somehow. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that yet. Once we can get it outside and it's pretty much done, we're gonna pressure wash the underneath of it really, really good with a hot pressure washer. Blow it off good, and then we're gonna undercoat it and black paint everything, just spray bomb it, because this sucker here is for business and this here is for play. So business, play. It's kind of like business in the front, party in the back, but a little different, you know.